Hey YouTube, so today I wanted to talk about Hocus Pocus. Last night our family had a Hocus Pocus movie night. I do a lot of different family-friendly movie nights with the kids where we watch a movie and I make food based off of the movie. So it's like so that it fits the theme. So if you want to go check out the photos of the food we ate, my Instagram is at Esmeralda Glows, and I'll put that down below. And I made dinner and dessert. For dinner, we had broccoli cheddar soup, homemade, of course, and I also made brownies that looked like book, so like spell book brownies, and we had hot apple cider. And then here's my Hocus Pocus makeup look. I did like the colors of the Sanderson sisters' dresses. So I did purple and like red on top. They kind of blended together for Sarah and Mary. And then underneath my lash line, I did green for Winifred. Winifred is my favorite. But it was hard to see, so I just set it for my lip. I would do green so that I could pull that out a little bit more. So anyway, I have this theory about Hocus Pocus that to me has always been obvious, and I thought that everybody picked up on it, but whenever I had mentioned it to my friends, they were like, oh wow, I never made that connection. I wonder if there's any truth to that. So here's my theory about Hocus Pocus. Winifred, Sarah, and Mary are said to be sisters, but whenever I first watched the movie when it came out whenever I was a toddler, and whenever I first saw it whenever I was really little, I thought that Winnie was actually Sarah and Mary's mother, because she was always very bossy and stuff like that, and to me it seemed like a different dynamic than there is between older and younger siblings. To me, I mean, maybe that's just not how things were in my family, but I thought that she was their mother rather than their sister. And then when I got older, I realized, oh no, they are actually all sisters. So then, I guess that was part of it, is I never really saw Winifred as an equal to Sarah and Mary. So then something else I noticed was that Mary and Sarah both have these idiosyncrasies that line up with certain animals, like different animal stereotypes or habits. Mary is always sniffing around and everything. She's the one who, like, her line that we hear over and over again is, I smell children, and she's always sniffing people out and that sort of thing. She also does this thing where she like kind of lets her mouth like hang out to the side or whatever, or her tongue will be sticking out like a dog. She's very, very loyal to Winifred, you know, to the point that even when Winifred is abusive to her, she is the one apologizing. She's like, I'm sorry, Winnie, sorry, even though she didn't do anything wrong. And that reminds me of dogs. I mean, there are dogs that get beat by their owners, you know, and they still, or by their people. I really don't like to say owners for pets, like pet owner. I don't know. I don't like that word. It just makes me feel, I don't know, it just feels wrong. So they get like abused by their people, and they still feel like everything is their fault. And it's really sad. Like dogs are so loyal to a fault. And that's what I've noticed with Mary and her relationship with Winnie. It seems like Mary is Winifred's dog, like her familiar, right? And Sarah, on the other hand, is very cat-like. She has that very feminine, sexy, powerful, confident personality. Yeah, she's also kind of a little bit dumb, not that humans can't be dumb. I mean, if anything, I think most people are stupid, but she's just very ditzy and very, you know, not very considerate. That doesn't really think very far ahead, doesn't really think about others or other point of views. And she just reminds me of a cat, you know, like, I don't know about you guys, but to me, cats ooze feminine, energy. And she definitely has that. And she did, at one point she like hisses. Who is she hissing at? She was like, I can't remember. And then also she has like a lucky rat tail, and you know, she's just, I don't know, like, to me she's a cat. And so I'm thinking like that Winifred is, I think that Mary and Sarah were born as a dog and a cat, and that and that they were like her familiars, and then she turned them into humans so that she would have more human-like, you know, companions. So I don't know, that's just my theory, and I thought it was obvious, but other people told me, you know, no. So, you know, I really wonder if the writers meant for that, for it to be interpreted that way, or if maybe the actresses, they kind of came up with it, and that's where they took their character. But yeah, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so real quick before I go any further, I just want to say, please excuse this horrible mess in my room. Like, I just realized, like, I have laundry just like laying on the floor back there and stuff like that. That's really embarrassing. But I think I said like earlier this week that I have, you know, big news in my personal life, but we are actually moving next month. My husband got a promotion. Oh my gosh, it is long overdue. He has an amazing work ethic, like to the point where I'm like, okay, that's a little much, you know. Of course, it's always nice to see like all that overtime and you know, in your paychecks and stuff like that. But you know, he works so hard, and I've always felt that he was underappreciated. And you know, in his field, he is amazing. Everybody that like he's worked with, or like his supervisors that like I've talked to or whatever, they'll bring it up like without even prompting. They're like, your husband is he is such a valuable worker that if I had to get rid of him or any two random technicians, I would get rid of 2 other people and keep him, because he's worth 2 at least. That's what when he was in the military, that's what they would say. That's what they told me, is that he was worth more than 2. And then you know, at these last 2 places he's worked in the civilian world, and in the same field that he worked at in the Air Force, they also were like, man, you are shit hot, like you are invaluable to us. And I kind of thought these people were like all talk, like, yeah, we'll see, like, are you gonna give us him a significant raise or anything like that? And he hasn't been promoted ever. Anyway, he just got a promotion letter, and we live in Virginia. We've only been here for a year. But anyway, he got a promotion, and it requires us to move to Massachusetts, right there on the border between Massachusetts and New York. So I'm not sure which side of the border our apartment's going to be, but probably on the Massachusetts side. And we're really excited. One of the things on my bucket list is to go tour Salem. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go, so we are definitely going to hit up Salem, but I'm going to wait until the weather warms up a bit, because you know, from my understanding, Massachusetts is extremely cold and snowy and icy in the winter, and we're going to be moving up there by December 1st. So we're going to definitely wait till spring to go up to Salem. That's a 3-hour drive from where we will be living, which is not bad. To me, that's nothing. To all of us, that's really nothing. My baby, I don't know if he's really don't like that car ride. He'll be almost 2 by then. Maybe, you know, maybe we can get one of those little like car, like those things that you can like hang up in your car that they play like little videos or something like that. Like, he's obsessed with the Wiggles right now, so much so that I keep catching myself using an Australian accent. I'm like, where'd that come from? Whoopsie-daisy. So yes, we are very excited for that. If you have any suggestions for me of things to do in Salem or any of the surrounding areas, really, anywhere in Massachusetts, New York, Vermont, yeah, like that whole area, like, let me know. I love spooky stuff, and I love like really old or really elaborate cemeteries. I love the different like historic haunts. Like, for example, I heard that the Borden house, the Lizzie Borden B&B is there. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Although my kids would definitely not appreciate staying there. It'd be very boring for them, I'm sure. I think that's something me and my husband will do whenever the kids are a little older. Like, you know, we could get a sitter or something like that. We could spend the night there. And then in Salem, I definitely want to go to Witch Picks and get some cute pictures done. I want to go to this place called Why Not Swans. It's basically like an Ollivanders from Harry Potter. I definitely want to check that place out. Apparently there's a couple places I should hit up to eat. Flying Saucer Pizza, I heard, and Howling Wolf Taqueria. So definitely want to do that. And I want to go to the Bewitched statue, take a picture with that. not really, I can't really remember anything else, but like apparently like there's like the whole, literally like Hocus Pocus, like they did all the filming in Salem, so apparently there's like a bunch of different places you can go take pictures with, you know, like Max's house and, you know, like the Hocus Pocus, like the Sanderson sisters cottage and stuff like that. So might do that. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. Well, that is all for now. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.